here we have also like keyword arguments. Here, as you see, we have like we define this pouch function. We have voltage, state, action, type, and we print for each one. We print the action, we print the voltage, we print the type, and we print the state. Okay, so here for the first one we say 100. It's totally okay because other ones they are default values. It's one positional argument. This we call it a positional argument. So this one is a keyword argument. So this is what are keyword arguments. We call them keyword arguments. So here we have two keyword arguments. We will update both of them, like voltage and action. And here we have also two keyword arguments. If you see, we can also swap the keyword arguments, and it won't cost too much because they are keyword arguments. And here we have three positional arguments. So here, actually, this one will go here, this one will go here, and this one will go here. And here we have one positional argument and one keyword. So this one will go here, and state will go to state. Okay, so we can try to see what it does. So here you can see 1000, and it will just print Steve from Norwegian Blue. And here we have okay, yeah, action will be Voom. Yeah, it's Voom, and 1000, yeah, Voom 1000, and Norwegian Bloom and Steve. Here we change 1000, and we have it will be the same for 1000. Can also like print something like this for more legibility, because just to have like some separation. This is the new line. It's quite really useful also to use it if you're not new to programming. So you have this one. You have this one with 1000 the same. Here we will change million Voom, so million Voom. Here we'll change Voom 1 minute, the same. And here we will change the voltage, stage, and action. So we have like million here, million, and we have stage, it's here, perfect life, it's here, and action is something here, is jump, so it's here, and here 1000 voltage will be 1000, and state will be pushing up the daisies. So this is here the difference between a bit positional arguments and keyword arguments. Here we'll have an error since we need also an argument here, either positional or keyword arguments, but we need it here because it doesn't have a default value. Here we have a little problem, is that actually this keyword argument, like you can't put a positional argument after a keyword argument. If you have positional arguments, they have to be before the keyword arguments. That's the problem here. So non-keyword arguments after keyword arguments. So this is, you can't do this in Python. Next would be a duplicate value of the same arguments. Here we know that the first one is voltage. It's a positional argument, and it's the first one. So if you say, okay, I do this first, and we also come and do voltage another time and change it, they say, okay, this is a multiple value assignment or value for argument voltage. And here we will just say some random keyword that doesn't exist, and here unexpected keyword argument. And these are the errors that are binding function definitions like this. Next forward is kind of the same thing here. Like we said, we can do double double multiple value for argument, double values for argument. A is the same. Here this is something we do about unpacking arguments and keywords. So here we'll like try to run this. We'll just print this and try to see what it does. So actually, the first here kind can be here. It's this slim burger. Next would be it's a very Manisser. So those ones are arguments. Arguments are let's say they are like lists. They are like strings, lists, indexed collections, I would say. An indexed collection, like indexed collection, like a tuple list. We'll go into data structures. The definition between these two is that these ones don't have keywords with them, and those ones, well, like with star, one star, they don't have keywords. But the double star, they have keywords. They have keywords actually. Like normally you can do them with, for example, dictionaries, and we'll see it a bit as well. So those ones we'll unpack them as kind of arguments. So here for arg, in arguments we'll print arg, we'll like print those arguments, and here, okay, we will do a little dash, and here we will print the keywords, and keywords will print the keyword and the value of the keyword. So let's see what it will give us. So here, blah blah blah, do you have this? I'm sorry, I don't, blah blah blah. Those two have kind. Kind is the normal argument we had. Next would be okay, they will print all the arguments. So how many arguments we have? We have two. We have 1 and 2. So when I said like a list, they can be also like this. Yeah, it's like one after the other, yeah, like or like 13, something like this. And this would be like also they will print it like 1, 2, 3. Like those are the 3 arguments. There are 3 arguments. And next one, they are actually, let's say, they are the positional arguments. Like just to make them make it a bit more understandable, like with the difference between positional and the keyword arguments. So here the arguments in arguments. So here we see what is these arguments. So this will actually plug them in here. It's like we'll make them as a list. This program will read all those as a list. That's why I was talking about lists. So now when they are unpacked like this, they're unpacked as a list here, and they will be read as a list. So here also, like, we can have like print arguments, and here maybe we can do something like print keywords. And here you will see that, okay, so it's like a list. There is another data structure we didn't go into it. It's called like a tuple, and here it's a tuple, and here will be like a dictionary, the one I was talking about. But we will go into them just to make it easy. A tuple is just a list that is not this is immutable. Lists can be mutable, but tuples are immutable, like unchangeable. Dictionaries, instead of having 1, 2 to index their entries, they have more like some named indexes. And like you have always this structure of key value, okay? The shopkeeper is Michael, client is John and sketch is cheese. So this is how it is. So this one it's a tuple, and we loop through the tuple and we show what are the tuple, and here we have the keywords, and it's a dictionary, and we show the dictionary, its key and the value in the key.